Today it's Monday, which means another powerful kettlebell workout for you. We combine two powerful training methods, the AMSAP as well as the interval principle. You're going to love this. You're going to build muscle. You're going to burn fat. You're going to build your cardiovascular endurance. It's going to be lots of fun, and it only takes 30 minutes to complete. But before we get started, if you don't want to think, you just want to press play and do this workout, as well as hundreds of others in the follow-along format, check out Kettlebell Plus. You'll find it in the first link in the description. Hundreds of follow-along workouts, skill lessons, tutorials, everything that you've been dreaming of a solid kettlebell membership, and you can get started for only $1. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe Stark here. Let's jump right into the workout protocol first. The first part of the workout is the AMSAP method. We have 4 exercises that we do for 5 reps each. Once we have done all exercises, we have 1 set. We want to work as unbroken as possible, but of course you rest according to your perceived exertion. 1 round is 6 minutes. We do a total of 2 rounds. We rest 1 minute in between rounds, and of course you want to do as many sets as possible per round. In the second part of the workout, we train according to the interval method. Now we have 7 exercises, and we use the 40-20 interval principle. This means I do every exercise for 40 seconds, and then I rest for 20 seconds. You do all 7 exercises with your left side first, and then, when you do the second round, you're switching sides. All in all, we have 2 rounds of the AMSAP and 2 rounds of the interval method. Let's check out the exercises from the AMSAP method. Exercise 1, the suitcase deadlift. A powerful exercise for your posterior chain. If you want to make it a little harder on yourself, you use a staggered stance, or you lift 1 leg up on your toes. Exercise number 2 is the double row. A tough exercise for your big back muscle, but it also trains your lower back. If you want to have more of an intense workout, you do hang rows. This means the kettlebells do not touch the floor during the rows. Exercise number 3 is the double swing. Tough stuff. This will get your heart pumping in no time, and it's one of the best strength endurance exercises that you can do. And the final exercise is the clean and press, one of the best full body exercises that you can do with a kettlebell. If it gets a little bit too hard on your arms, use a push or do a jerk. Let's check out the exercises from part 2, the interval method. Exercise number 1, the thruster, a full body exercise. Dreaded but very powerful. Rack the arm close to your body. Make sure your fist already points towards the ceiling when you come up from the squat, and then you finish in a strong top fixation. Exercise number 2, the suitcase deadlift. Same like in the first part, but now with only 1 kettlebell. And again, if you want to make it harder on yourself, use a staggered stance. Exercise number 3, the row. Again, the same exercise like in the first part. Exercise number 4, the single hand swing. Yes, it's going to be a tough one on your arms, on your back, on your hips. This is a beast. And I think it's one of the best exercises to train your rotational muscles. Exercise number 5, the clean, the big brother from the swing, where you rack the kettlebell on your hips and drop it back down into the backswing. Then of course, if we do the clean, we jump into the press as the next exercise. And again, use push or jerk if your arms are burned out. And finally, when your arms are already wobbly, we do an overhead squat, keeping the kettlebell fixated overhead and then squatting as deep as we can into the hole and standing back up. Yes, I know, you love me for this one. Again, I believe this workout shows you the power, the potential, and the massive benefits that you can reap from kettlebell training. It's only 30 minutes of work, but it takes care of every muscle in your body. It builds strength, it builds endurance, it burns fat, it is fun, it requires coordination, you have to build a skill. That's why I am in love with kettlebells. Here's the next thing that you have to do. Clean and press it, like and subscribe button, share with a friend who's also interested in kettlebells. And if you made it this far, check out Kettlebell Plus. You can get started for only $1, and you got hundreds of workouts, skill lessons, tutorials, everything that you've been dreaming of a solid kettlebell membership. And like I said, the best thing about it, you can get started for $1 and you can cancel anytime, just like Netflix.